How to use FreshBooks as a sales pipeline management tool. So let's say your business was short on cash. Things maybe are even looking a bit desperate. Where could you go inside your FreshBooks account to try and find some cash? Is there any place in FreshBooks that can function as a sales pipeline tool? Well, that's what this video is going to be about. Make sure you're subscribed to this channel. Make sure you get on the email list so you get our monthly reminders about our free Q&A sessions that I host. I'll put a link to those free info sessions below. Hey y'all, I'm Kate Josephine Johnson, your resident FreshBooks expert. I'm really good at accounting. I'm really good at using FreshBooks, but quite possibly my greatest superpower is coming up with hacks for FreshBooks. One of the ways I visualize myself is that I'm able to take FreshBooks in my hands and it's kind of like a sopping wet rag, and I don't just give it a light squeeze to get some of the water out. I try to wring every last drop of water out of it. I'm always thinking, how can I squeeze this tool just a little bit harder to get a little more out of it? And I've long had this idea that FreshBooks can help you manage your sales pipeline. I recently taught the folks in my weekly office hours group about this idea of mine, and they all said they learned something new about these features. So one of the standard features with every FreshBooks account is that you can send estimates and proposals to your customers. And proposals even allow you to get e-signatures, by the way. A proposal feature isn't so revolutionary, whoop-de-doo. But hold on, here's the hack. If you use estimates or proposals, this screen here represents all your extremely warm leads. You're almost certainly not sending a FreshBooks proposal to someone completely cold. Shoot, if any one of you watching this is using FreshBooks proposals for cold outreach, chime in the comments. I would love to interview about how you're doing that. But my guess is that for most FreshBooks users, these would be warm leads if they're getting an official proposal from you. But I find that almost everyone I see using this feature just keeps this list here very long. They don't ever move anything out of this list. Now, this list right here in this demo account is not very long, but we're going to work through it. This list here is full of little tags that demonstrate different parts of the pipeline. Some of the tags are viewed, sent, accepted, invoiced. The only tag that I think is missing is a tag called lost. I do think that tag would be helpful. So developers, you might want to build that status in here. But there really is so much you can do from this screen. You can create projects from proposals. You can immediately create an invoice. But this video is not about all of those normal functions. I do have another video about the normal way to use estimates and proposals. I'll be sure to link that below. This video is about a sales pipeline, remember, and we're trying to solve that problem about you being short on cash. And so where is the best place you can go to sell your next job or hit your sales goals for the quarter or for the year? And I think if you constantly use this little archive button, just like that, then you can clear out this screen so that your eyeballs only see the unaccepted proposals. Then what you're left with is a list of warm leads that need to be followed up with. By constantly clearing out the green tags like this accepted one right here, your brain has a much shorter list to process. You're not scrolling down for days. That would be a lot of data, and you're busy. You already have so much data to process in your life, and we want to go easy on our brains. All right, so you've followed my idea. You've archived your accepted proposals and your invoice proposals. Okay, Kate, so what do I do now? Well, listen up. I think you turn on some heavy metal. Maybe you do 50 jumping jacks or 10 burpees. I don't know. Maybe or maybe not. You take a half shot of tequila. I won't shame you for that. Heck, before I got married, I was having this photo shoot for my bridal portraits, and my posing was going so bad because, as many of you devoted YouTube fans have probably gathered, I'm not the kind of person who is very naturally glamorous. Yeah, and so my photographer suggested that we take a break during the shoot. I drank half a bottle of champagne straight from the bottle in the middle of the day at the United States Naval Academy, and the whole shoot went a lot better after that. So you do what you gotta do to get that hard thing done. But then when you're hyped, y'all, you pick up the phone and you work your way through your list of people that you've sent proposals to. It will probably go something like this. Yeah, hey there, Mr. Cortez, it's Kate Johnson. Hey, yeah, I emailed you that proposal last month to install that safety fence around your pool to keep those kids safe this summer. Yeah, did you receive it in your inbox? Yeah, did you have any questions about it? Well, I'd love to know what day next week works for you for me to get my crew out there and get this project done for you. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is my hack for using the estimates button on the left blue menu bar of your FreshBooks as a sales pipeline by archiving your accepted and invoiced proposals. Hey, y'all, feel free to roast me in the comments if you think it's a bad idea or if there are limitations that you think I missed, or give it a thumbs up if you can take this idea and figure out how it will apply to your business. And y'all, if you need more help from me, you can always sign up for my free Q&A session at heritagebusinessservices.com/help-with-FreshBooks. That link will also be below. We hold a free session every month, and that sign-up link never changes, y'all. You can visit the website for a lot of resources. We've got weekly checklists for your bookkeeping tasks. We've got year-end checklists. We've got an accountable plan template so you can reimburse yourself for your home office and your mileage, and a whole lot more on my website, y'all. Reach out if you need any services regarding your bookkeeping on FreshBooks, or if you have any questions about business strategy or just need some coaching. Reach out if you have questions about joining that private office hours group that I mentioned, where I showed this sales pipeline idea off at first. Those folks get to meet weekly with me. All right, I'm signing off for now. I'm Kate Josephine Johnson, and I help businesses build their business legacy.